I'm back. Should we do a what's in the bag? Right, hello everyone, welcome back. First things first, I need to apologise because I've been on a bit of a YouTube sabbatical due to exams and stuff like that. So I'm just finishing my year 3 PGA exams for those of you who don't know. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they're all out of the way. And looking forward, moving into September, I'm looking to do a video a day as a bit of an apology. So hopefully that makes it up to you. Of course, we're not in September yet, we're still in the back end of August. And I did think, because a lot of people, and when I say a lot of people, at least 3 people have asked me to do a what's in the bag. So without further ado, let's get stuck into it. Right then, here we go. This is the set as a whole. So as you can see, I'm predominantly a ping person with a couple of Titleist bits in there. What should we go for first? I'll tell you what, let's start from the bottom and go up. So let's go putter first. Right, so first up we've got the putter. The current model that I'm using is a Ping Sigma G Tine H. They initially brought out the Ping Sigma G Tine, but it didn't have this kind of sight line on, which is the one that I prefer. I prefer the neck as well, I think it looks nice. It's currently in 35 inch, got a Super Stroke 2.0 mid-slim grip on. Sometimes it behaves, most of the time it does not. So currently though, the shaft is straight, so that's a good sign for most of my putters. But yeah, I like the look of it. I think between me and you, I just need a little bit more practice when we're putting. And hopefully, in the coming month or so, I should be spending some more time doing that. So, right, moving into wedges, we have got my babies, my absolute favourites at the minute. These are the Titleist SM7 Vokies in a brushed steel finish. We've got 50 degrees in F grind, 8 degrees of bounce, 54 degrees in 10 degrees of bounce S grind, and a 60 in M grind, which is 8 degrees of bounce. I have done a video on my channel when I went down to Garforth Golf Centre and I got fitted for these, so I will leave a link for that in the description below. Please go and check it out. It's quite an interesting video, but absolutely love these clubs. I've not had them that long now, not used them that much with me not been playing so much. But yeah, every time I use them, I think I love them a little bit more. Shafts, we've got Project X 5.5, which is slightly softer than my irons, which you'll see in a sec. The reason I've done this is when I went for my fitting, I felt as though I can control my spin rates a little bit better with a slightly softer shaft. And we have got Golf Pride multi-compound grips on these, which I've got on all my clubs. I've used multi-compound grips since I was about 15, 16, and I just feel like it gives me best of both worlds. You've got the cord for when it gets wet, or your hands get a little bit slippery, so they offer a bit more grip, and you've also got the softness of the rubber at the bottom. So it'll probably take an exceptional grip for me to not use these anymore. I can see me using them for the foreseeable future, and I've got these throughout my set. So irons next. Right then, so moving into the irons, my iron set is from 4 to pitching wedge. However, it's a bit of a combination set. So 4, 5 and 6, I've got the Ping i200s. Reason for this is because I think it offers me a little bit more help. I get a little bit more ball speed off of those off-centered strikes, which are more common in my game with the 4, 5 and 6 iron. But from 7 to wedge, I've got the Ping i blade. Absolutely love the look of these. I think they look stunning. Offer me just the right spin rates. Shafts wise, I've got Project X 6.0, so ever so slightly stiffer than my wedges. I like the feel of these shafts, like the way that they perform. Again, Decade multi-compound grips. Lie angles, I am 1 degree upright. I got fitted for these at Ping a couple of years ago and I've not really altered them since, so really like these irons. I had Ping S55 before, felt they were a little bit harsh, but I think since Ping have changed the kind of composition of the steel in these iron heads, so especially i200s definitely feel a little bit softer in the longer stuff, and the short irons are just brill. So I never really had a pitching wedge as a traditional wedge, so I've always kind of gone 50, 54, 60 and then moved into a pitching wedge which is in the same set. Probably be keeping that. I feel like my distance gapping's just perfect for the time being. So yeah, i200s 4 to 6 and iBlades 7 to wedge. Then we move into my driving slash 3 iron. This is a Titleist 712U, quite a few years old now, this club. But absolutely love it. It's been my saviour a few times off of the tee. Very soft feel, with it being a slightly hollow head, forged as well. A little bit different shaft wise. I've got just a Dynamic Gold S300 in this one, but it works very well. Feel like I can play kind of high shots, medium ones, and especially the low stinger shot is one that I favour a lot with this club. Again, Golf Pride Decade multi-compound grip, and yeah, this is a very useful club for me in a lot of situations. The course that I play on currently is very dry and the ball runs a lot, so if I can play the low penetrating ones, I can get it out there quite far. Second shots into par 5s, it's also very good as well. So never really been a hybrid man myself. I've tried them before, I've had a couple of ping hybrids and just get the one that kind of turns a little bit too much to the left, so I'm more of a driving iron kind of guy. Next up, we've got another potential best club in the bag. This is my Ping G3 wood. A little bit older than most of my set, I think, this club. I bought this off of one of the greenkeepers at Ickleton, and if you look here and you see this sky mark there, that was one that he did and not me. So Tony, cheers, just got an email. But yeah, shafting this one, we've got Ping Tour 80 Extra Stiff, another one that I got fitted for, working very well. Newest grip, I only put this on a couple of days ago, again, multi-compound. Oh yeah, like this club, feel as though I can move it both ways. The loft of this one is 15.5, so it comes as 14.5 as standard, but I've lofted it up. Didn't get much consistency being at 14.5, seemed to get more at 15.5. Quite interesting, done a bit of testing, so that's come out good. I did forget to mention that with my 3-iron, this is currently 19 degrees, so with it being forged, I can bend it quite easily. I've had it down as a 2-iron, currently it's kind of like a 3-iron, so it's 19 degrees that one. But yeah, 3 wood, another cracking club, another Ping one as well. And then last but by definitely no means least, we've got this beast. This is Ping G400 LS Tech, so the low spinning one. You might have seen in a couple of videos that I've done before, I'm quite a high spinner, so this helps me keep those spin numbers down. Currently set at 10 degrees. Funny story about the shaft, I've got a good friend called Luke Palmosky, who's a very good collegiate golfer who plays quite a lot of his golf in the States. He got fitted for this shaft, which is the Aldila Rogue Extra Stiff Flex, the same one that Patrick Reed uses. Luke found that this shaft were a little bit too stiff for him, not quite as responsive as what he'd liked. I had a Hazardous Yellow in 6.0 and I found it were a little bit too flexible, and I got a few shots that were turning a little bit too far left, and I seemed to kind of correlate that to the flex of the shaft. Said to Luke one day, would you like to swap, would you like to try it? Ever since, I've been nutting mine, he's been nutting his, so it's kind of been the best of both worlds, that little exchange that we did. So since putting the shaft in, love the feel, love the flight, you know, it goes high, it spins less, it's fabulous. Again, multi-compound grip. But yeah, superb club. I might add in a couple of shots that I've hit with this driver on a couple of course vlogs that you've seen. But yeah, I love the look of it as well. You know, you've got turbulators which I think frame the face beautifully. Yeah, mega impressed with this one, and I can probably see it staying in my bag until Ping bring out something exceptional in the next couple of years. So that's it, folks, there you go, that's my 2018 what's in the bag. Just a couple of little extra bits, if I kind of rummage through here. We've got scorecard holder with the Ickleton logo on, got to represent. I have got, oh, that is a drone battery, I wondered where that one went. We've also got tool in case I need to change anything with driver or 3 wood. Let's have a look in this pocket here. Nope, don't want to play, let's empty this. So we've got pitch mark repairer with a British Open ball marker, that's my favourite one. I tend to use that one quite a lot. That's from Royal St George's, that one I do believe, yeah. Sharpie, ball marker, a couple of pencils, Odyssey poker chip ball marker there, that's a pretty cool one. Anything else? I used to have a lot of coins in my bag, but I don't as much anymore because they just jangle about. I've got an Ajax one from when I went to Amsterdam, that's a pretty cool one. Another Open Championship one. I've got, I think this is a Mauritius dollar that was given to me by my mate Liam Foster, so that's a cool one. And then that is a €1 that I failed to spend on some beer on Aldi recently. Balls wise, this is interesting. So, predominantly, I use the Vice Pro with my logo on side. These are probably my favourite balls, but I'm currently in the process of testing ones like Bridgestone. So I've got these. So these are the Tiger Woods ones. They are the BXS. So just testing them for the time being. Quite like them. Always got the sight line on for my putting. I have recently added another line on, and I feel as though this line, as you've got it that way, I feel as though it helps me square my putter face up when I'm putting. So that's quite an interesting one. So yeah, it's Vice all the way, unless I can be tempted. Gloves wise, I've got the Vice glove again, that's a good one. I also do use, if we were to look here, the FootJoy Carburettor Soft. That's my other glove of choice. And let's look at Bushnell. So I've got just a standard Bushnell. I think it's the Tor V3, if I'm not mistaken. And it kind of does everything that I need it to. So, you know, still works. Can I see through it? That'd be a good trick if I can, can't it? No, not quite. Good try though, Jack. But yeah, Bushnell Tor V3. Little brush. Always make sure your clubs are clean. Make sure you maximise that spin. Bit of change in that pocket there. Always keep a waterproof jacket in this pocket. Reason I'm not, it's not in there at the minute. It's just in my car. I was using it yesterday and it absolutely chucked it down. So another couple of accessories. We've got drill sticks there for alignment. I've also got this, which is a putting rod, which you stick the top part in your sternum and the bottom part on the head of your putter, and it helps me keep connected. That's something that I struggle with. That's the reason why that one's in the bag. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And just a final thing, I've currently got the Ping Hoofer bag. I normally like to have a black and red bag for Man United, but they didn't really have any in stock, I think, at Ping, so I've gone for a little red, white and blue one. I think it looks alright. What do you think? Leave a comment below. So there you go, that was my what's in the bag for 2018. Like I said, lots of content coming. Hopefully going to do a video every day in September, so stay tuned for that. If you like this video, could you please like it, share it to your friends, show them what I'm kind of using, what I'm gaming. If you've not subscribed to this channel already, could you please do so? It would mean a hell of a lot to me. We're very close to 200 subscribers, so if we can get to that mark as soon as possible, that will be absolutely mint. I'd love that. And until next time, cheers. Oh, it's zoomed in. Right, hello everyone.